If you're a starseed, you must be going through a very difficult time right now. It's challenging to be awake and a starseed during this time of the Great Awakening. And here are 5 things you must let go of as a starseed in 2021 to raise your vibration instantly. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Chris, and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things all starseeds must give up in 2021 to raise your vibration. So a starseed is somebody that recognizes that they have origins not from Earth. You may feel like Earth isn't your home. You may feel like you don't belong here. You may feel like you're alone, or you've never quite fit in with your family and friends. You may be the black sheep of your family, and you may have resonated with the terms like starseed, light worker, and spiritual concepts even from a young age. And you may have been disencouraged to away from that vibration so that you can quote-unquote fit in, but it's not working here in 2021. So the first thing that all starseeds must give up in 2021 is victim mentality. Victim mentality says, this happened to me and I'm stuck. It means that you're giving away your power. Shift your mindset from being a victim to being a survivor. Recently, I went through, and I'm going through, a breakup / rough patch with my partner of 9 years. And I found myself blaming her. I found myself saying, well, she did this and she did that and I'm a victim. No. There are spiritual lessons that are happening in this experience. Like, I'm learning how to set healthy boundaries. I'm learning how to take responsibility for my own actions and my own self and say, this didn't happen to me, this happened for me to teach me something and to extract the lessons in the pain. And it still sucks that I'm going through it. I know we'll work through it and get past this, but in order to do that, I had to start looking within and taking back my power and saying, this happened for me to put me on my path to teach me some lessons, and not put all the blame onto her, which is easy to do when you're in a victim mentality. Nobody's doing anything to you, and it sucks when you're going through it, and it's hard, but take back your power and own it. So the first thing you need to let go of, Starseed, to raise your vibration is victim mentality. Number 2 is let go of watching low vibrational things and watching the news. I heard somebody the other day, I was in Dollar Tree yesterday and doing some shopping, and the people in front of me were talking to the cashier about how they heard on the news that the prices of the Dollar Tree items were going to go up. And the worker said, I never heard anything like that. The news is lying. And these are people that seem like they were plugged into the Matrix. So that just goes to show you that the news is feeding you bullcrap. The news is trying to keep you suppressed and keep you in a state of anxiety and tension and plugged into the Matrix, and not teaching you to use your mind and think for yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here just to get you to think as a guide, to say, wake up. So number 1 is let go of victim mentality. Number 2 is to stop watching the news and anything that keeps you from using your own mind. Low vibrational Netflix shows, low vibe stuff. Let go of all of that. Number 3 is to let go of low vibrational foods. I'm guilty of this myself. I'm a vegan and plant-based for the last 6 years, but last night I ran out to a vegan fast food place. There's a place here in Texas that I love, Earth Burger. Delicious. I was starving after doing a couple hours of massage in a row, but that's still no excuse. So clean up your diet. Look at the foods that you're putting into your body. I ate some raw food this morning and I feel awesome. So start to look at the foods and the content that you're consuming, which goes back to number 2. Start to look at the foods that you're eating and ask, is this serving me, or are you eating from a place of feeling emotional? And it's okay to do that once in a while. But recently, because I've been going through that rough patch and that breakup and that situation with my partner, my wife, twin flame, whatever you want to call her, I've been noticing that I've been emotionally eating. So being transparent with myself, also forgiving myself, but saying, hey, you know what? I've got to start to clean this up. So become aware of your habits. Become aware of the foods and the things that you're putting into your mouth and into your body. Number 4 is to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Recently, within the last 2 months, I was living with my parents for a while, and I love them, and I love my siblings and everything like that, but I felt called to move. So within a month, I picked up and moved across the country. I moved from New York to Texas in a month, something that I was planning to try to do for 2 to 3 years. But you know what? I stopped making excuses, and I just did it. And now for the first time, I am living alone. For the first time in 37 years on this planet, I am living 100% alone. So I shifted out of that environment, out of New York, which was not serving me, and I was called to leave there, and I feel more guided to be here where I am right now, out in nature. So let go of people and family members and that just over broke, and start to do your passions. Let go of all those people that are keeping you down, keeping you stuck, that are telling you that you're crazy because you're going through a spiritual awakening. Or hell, you may be the only one that knows what the term starseed is, or you may just be finding this out. So let go of toxic people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And the 5th thing that you need to let go of in 2021 as a starseed is you need to let go of karma. How do you do that? You need to go into forgiveness. And this is something that I'm practicing as I'm speaking of this right now. Practicing forgiving myself, forgiving my ex or my partner, whatever you want to call her. And that's taking back my power. That means I'm learning how to set healthy boundaries. Part of forgiveness is identifying what areas where I felt my boundaries are violated, and then coming up with boundaries for that area. So for example, I felt like she was not honest with me, so she was not authentic with me. So a boundary going forward for me is I'm learning to value authenticity as much as possible. So I forgive her for that, but it doesn't mean I'm going to allow her to continue that behavior, her or other people like that in my life. It comes down to what I value, and I'm valuing being authentically aligned, being me, being, who I said I am, and being congruent with that. For the longest time, I felt out of alignment with myself. I wasn't speaking my truth. I came out at 19 as trans. I'm a man who happens to be trans, and I did not speak my truth for a while, but here it is, authentically aligned. So I'm forgiving her, I'm forgiving myself, I'm forgiving my family and people that, didn't honor and value me, especially forgiving myself. And if you need some help with that, click the link down below. I have a free guided meditation, Ho'oponoponopono, infused with energy healing that will help you clear out your vibration. It's very powerful. Listen to that for 21 days and watch how your life changes. People have told me it's really transformed their life. It's super powerful. So to recap, 5 things you must give up to raise your vibration instantly for Starseeds in 2021. Number 1, let go of victim mentality. Number 2, stop watching the news and low vibe content. Be mindful of what you're consuming. Think for yourself. Number 3, watch the foods and the things that you're consuming. Watch the food, your nutrition, and your daily habits. Number 4 is to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Move out of that job. Break up with that person that is keeping you stuck. And number 5, let go of karma for using forgiveness. And the guided meditation below. Also, I'm going to be opening up starting this month in October. I'm going to have 5 spots available for spiritual awakening coaching, Starseed spiritual awakening coaching. I'm going to help you connect with your Starseed family. If you're feeling alone, stuck, and lost on your journey, this is a perfect opportunity. It's going to be on special for the month of October. 5 spots available. The link will be down below in the description box. Again, you're powerful. You're here for amazing things. Peace, much love, and Happy October.